Lawyers, what's the funniest way you won the case in one line? The landlord walked in with a folder thick enough to stop a bullet. His lawyer had this look on his face like he'd already won, already cashed the check, already called his wife to say dinner's on him tonight. He slid the photos across the table like he was revealing evidence in a murder trial. Holes in the walls, stained carpet, a bathroom that looked like it had been through something personal. Page after page of destruction, all neatly organized, all clearly labeled. My client is sitting next to me, barely holding it together. She's a quiet woman, worked 2 jobs, paid rent early every single month, left that apartment cleaner than she found it. And now she's watching this man in a suit confidently argue that she's the reason the walls have feelings. I picked up the photos. I'm flipping through them, nodding, making the face lawyers make when they're pretending to take something seriously. And then I stopped. Something was wrong. Not wrong like this looks suspicious. Wrong like, sir, what did you just hand me? Every single photo had a timestamp in the bottom right corner. Not from when my client moved out. Not from the inspection. Not from any point in time that had anything to do with her. 3 years before she signed the lease. 3 years. I looked at the first one. Looked at the second one. Checked a third just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind in a courtroom on a Wednesday. Nope. All of them. Every single photo this man printed, organized, put in a folder, drove to the courthouse, and handed to a judge. Was taken before my client had ever set foot in that building. I set the folder down. I looked at the landlord's lawyer, who was still leaning back in his chair with that winning smile. I looked at the judge. I said, Your Honor, the timestamps on every photo in this folder predate my client's tenancy by 3 years. That was it. That was the whole thing. The opposing lawyer's smile didn't fade gradually. It just stopped, like someone hit a switch. He grabbed the folder, flipped through the photos, and his entire face went through about 6 stages of grief in 4 seconds. The courtroom got very quiet. The judge picked up one of the photos, then another. He didn't ask any questions. He didn't call a recess. He didn't request additional testimony. He just looked up, looked at the landlord, and said something to the effect of, We're done here. 45 seconds. That's how long it took. My client got her $1,800 back plus $600 on top of it for the wasted court time. She cried in the parking lot. I gave her a fist bump and tried to act like this was normal, even though inside I was doing backflips because that's genuinely the cleanest win I've ever had in my career. And the landlord? His own lawyer dropped him before we even made it to the elevator.